Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, it's a 60. It's quite a sight to behold, a 60 here. There's normally at least one, commonly two. It's not unheard of that 3, when I'm aiming for that 20, will go in other places. So, lovely line. That is tremendous, especially for today. Today, we're going to focus on scoring. Now, listen, guys, last time was potentially one of the worst sessions ever on an Oki of all time. Okay, and it was the start of the month. It was the monthly average announcement, starting fresh. So let's start today as fresh. This is a new month, August, a beautiful summer holiday month. The sun should be shining, the darts should be flowing, and we should be enjoying ourselves. And that's all we're going to try and do. But I do need to try and get better at this game because things have got awful. And what I want to do today is do some scoring because it's my weakest part of my game. Oh, hello. That's lovely, by the way. It's the weakest part of my game, so needs work, but I also enjoy playing it. And we're looking for enjoyment first here. We need to boost morale in a new month. That's all August is going to be about. It's a fresh start. Okay, so I've got DartCounter ready. Maybe throw a few more 90s. We're going to do scoring on the 20s and the 19s. Now, I'm not going to be trying to focus too much on the technicalities of my throw here because I think it's just driving me insane. So I'm just going to throw the darts. I'm not going to think too much about what I'm doing with my arm, and my wrist, and my head, my body. Okay, there's a lot to consider. Now, things have got to be better than they have been, and they've got to be better than last time out. So there's a whiff of optimism going around. Let's throw some at bull. Let's try and get a little bit of grouping. Lovely, look at that. That's what we're after. Look at the grouping there. Beautiful stuff here, and it's a Samson pullout. So I feel, let's try that one more time, and if that is another Samson pullout, I think we're good to go. Yes, it is. And just to clarify that, I am aiming at the dart. So look, I'm aiming the first dart at the bull, clearly wide, but the rest I'm just trying to group there. I feel that makes me believe that my arm is sort of getting consistent by throwing the same way. It all goes downhill now, but there's the Samson pull up there. Let's get it going. So yeah, the aim is really, some people will be surprised to know that if my plan is to think less, which I know could be quite difficult to understand considering I appear like I don't think at all. So what we're going to do is I think we're ready. So let's get this going. And what we'll do is we're going to score, I have 10 sets of darts, so that's 30 in total at the 20s, and then we'll do the 19s. And look guys, if I want to get back to a 50 average, I have to be scoring around 60. That's not going to happen, by the way. Anything above 50 is where I feel like I'm throwing as good as I can be at the moment. Anything under 450, which is common, guys. If you follow my Instagram, I put up, if I play a game off camera, I put it up on my stories. So consistently every day, you'll see me scoring. That's how I start my day. And I don't move on from the scoring game until I get 50 plus. Sometimes you'll see 4 or 5 stories of the same game because I'm not getting above 50. It's a shambles, guys. It's a shambles. We know that. I don't have to tell you. So let's get going. 20s. If we do that for the whole session, goodness me, I don't know what's going on. That's a 100. Doesn't normally happen. We'll take that. It's given me already some cushion to mess up a few times. But look, I need to be positive. I do need to be positive. A huge element of this game is confidence. That spring of doubt. Last Tuesday, I had my deadlift PB. So I did my deadlift PB 2 weeks ago, 180 kilos. I went up to 100, a month ago. And then I reload, so I go down low and I build myself up, and it was a 185. And I knew that morning I wasn't going to do it. In my head, I already got in my head. I was like, oh, I'm a little bit tired. I did like 15,000 steps on a hike the day before. I was like, already had put doubts in my mind. And what happened on Tuesday? I got to 180, went up to 185, couldn't shift it. The same with this. In much more so. I think you've really got to believe. I've got to find that belief somewhere. I'm not very good at that. I'm not a very confident guy. I might come across it sometimes, but maybe I don't. I don't know. But anyway, look, we've hit 100. Let's do it again. My goodness, they're lovely. They're lovely. It's another 100. It's another 100. Okay, let's not beat around the bush too much here. I mean, normally I can't hit a treble. So if you're just joining for the first time, this is unusual. Normally I need like a GPS and a Sherpa to help me find the treble 20. But today, we've hit it twice already. Lovely. It's a 60. It's another 60. Straight arrows. This is good. This is good. Let's try and maintain it. I mean, wasn't gaming for the tops there, but we'll take it. It's a 61. This is what commonly puts me in trouble, by the way. It's this dart here, which has entered the board slightly differently because I've clearly get my hand in all sorts of difficult places when throwing that one. Not consistent. That's what will normally do me, but fortunately we haven't had as many thus far. Like that one did it slightly. The release was right, I feel, but my hand print there has veered that into the treble 1 when really we wanted another 100. That's a 43 though. We're in good shape. We are in good shape. Oh, Darts with Jack podcast on Spotify. My little episode came out. A little 20-minute listen if you want to put up with even more of my nonsense in your ears. Check that out. Really good podcast, by the way. Very impressed with young Jack. Unlucky on the last one, really. 45. It wasn't unlucky, it was just poor. Well, it's good to be back. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to play darts when you've got no hope at all. That's how it felt last time out. But we're going to keep going. The hardest part, guys, is turning up. That's bad. Oh, unfortunate there. That is lowest score thus far. There is a 19. But I'm not going to get too unhappy because I quite like, apart from this one, the release there hitting this line, length there. A line, sorry. Length or line? I don't know. Something like that. Sometimes I try and talk as if I know what I'm talking about. If you've seen this enough, you know I don't have any idea. They're lovely. If I can throw like this every day, this will be glorious. This will be glorious. Yeah, averaging around, so we've got, how many goes we got? We've got a couple, we've got 6 more darts here. Averaging 61. A 61 scoring average would be a dream for me. It's nothing, never has there been a month where I've got close to that. And as bad as I've been recently, 15% on checkouts isn't horrendous. The scoring is just constantly my weakest part. Oh, 45. Third dart. Just follow it up, man. Oh. You know when they're going to be bad. 39. There we go, guys. Didn't finish great with those, but that puts us with a 57. 57 there. Well, we're going to do 19s now. 57 is strong for me. Believe it or not, it is. That's quite a good round. What I liked about it is, I'd say maybe, what would you say there? 75% of my darts, maybe a bit lower, 60% would almost where I want to throw them. So if we can get 2 out of 3 good darts, that's improvement from where we were. 19s now. $45. I'm hoping this is where I should try and match what we just did. Much more confident in 19s. Ooh, 83. That's good. Want to hit that treble sort of every 6 darts if I can. Oh, hello. 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 That's a 133, guys. That's a 133. Drink it in. Drink it in. Splash it on your face. Okay? Liven you up a bit. That is glorious. Wow. This is good. I mean, this is good. I'm almost like, I guess, I'm starting to play like Jan van Veen's twin sister who was hidden away at birth. That's how I feel like I'm throwing. This is good. It's gone downhill. $25. We should probably calm down. But we're starting the month right now. This is a fresh start. $59. I think there is something. Look, I said I wouldn't really talk about my throwing too much. But I think there is something creeping into my game, finally. And that's the drawback. I mean, traditionally, I'm just trying to get rid of it. I'm just slowing it down a little bit, I feel. I'm not sure that's the case, but I think I am. $57, a beautiful 57 too. So I think in my games this month, my matches, just to raise morale, I'm going to be switching to 19s far more often. My tactics are, in a match, so if you play me, which I play loads of you online, Samson Does Darts and DartCounter, get on there. I'm there most days. Check if I'm online and send me an invite. And if I'm averaging over 50, I'm going to keep throwing at those 20s. But once my average drops down, just because I need a trigger rather than being so focused on averages, and the trigger will be drop down to 19s, build your confidence up, and then go back upstairs. And we're going to try and do that this month. As a little tactic. Don't know if it's a good idea or not. Let me know in the comments. 25. We don't mind that too much. This one's very close. 2 trebles again. It's a real shame about that third one because it was actually not an awful dart at all. And that third one has crept in there. So what have we got there? We've got a 114 plus a 9. That's 123. There's 2 treble visits on this round. Beautiful. Let's finish strong. Finish strong like bull. Oh, don't know what happened there. 41. Well, we've definitely passed a 50 again. We're going to be past 50 this round. That's what I aimed for. This is a good session. This is a good session. Morale is up. That's the priority. Guys, we're on for a 171, and the reason why I'm pausing here, because that's one thing I want to stop doing, is if we've got big moments, to stop talking when you're in a rhythm. If I throw this, I can't see any space. So we're going to do something which perhaps I wouldn't have done necessarily before. I'm moving over to try and nail this. You know what? I've split them there. It's not bad. It's another 133, but it's unfortunate. It really is. I don't know how tight that would have been if there was no darts there, whether that landed or not. But that's beautiful. That's a 133. My goodness, and what a way to finish. Wow, that's 72. Listen, if you follow me on Instagram, you see me put these up. I'm not ever, if it happens, it's once every 10, 14, 20 days, I can hit 70 plus on scoring. It's a real weak part of my game, but that was great. Thank you. Thank you for providing me this little gift, this August egg. The egg of beauty and hope. Hope and glory. Guys, we need to continue in this form, this manner. Not just because we're throwing well, but bringing the fun back. It's going to be a good month. We're going to have a good month. This is going to be a good month. If we say it enough, it might happen. I appreciate you. Let me know how you are in the comments. As always, it's a pleasure.